Like,
a subculture who socially and spiritually identify as not entirely human. The origin of OtherKin can be traced back to Elfenkind Digest, a mailing list started in 1990 by a student at the University of Kentucky for—
oh, come on! If you're fucking, if you're like, whatever your belief system can be traced back to a fucking, like, HTML website from 1994, then, you know, it's not real, bro. I'm sorry.
For elves and interested observers. Since then, the OtherKin community has thrived both online and in real life, with members largely identifying as mythical creatures such as dragons, elves, fairies, animals, and aliens. My name's Anthony Padilla, and today I'm going to be sitting down with OtherKin to learn the truth behind this mysterious community and how they operate in the 21st century. Have OtherKin transcended our trivial human reality, enabling them to connect with other mythical and astral worlds? Or are they just perverse humans unable to cope with the day-to-day interactions necessary to survive in modern society?
There are people who unironically claim OtherKin are trans, and if you say anything, they call you a bootlicker as a trans person is really annoying. Wait, really? Listen, boys. I'm 30 years old. Okay? I'm gonna be fucking 30 in 10 days. Which is precisely why, whenever people ask me about trans stuff and gender, this is my answer. Okay? Boom. That's it. I'm 30, dude. That's it. Okay? Someone's like, what's going on? How many genders are there? At least 3. I'm out. You know what I mean? This is probably the best thing Joe Biden has ever said. Whenever someone asks me, that's what I go. Hey, John, thank you. There you go. Perfect. Perfect answer. Male, female, and Jack. Oh, that's great, dude. How many genders are there? I don't know. Male, female, and Jack. Sometimes malarkey. What? What is this?
How many genders are there?
I don't know. I just got here.
Oh, that's really good. I'm about to find out.
Hi, Naya. Hi, Luis.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Thank you so much.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus.
For coming out and teaching me about the wondrous world of OtherKin.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
So what do you consider yourself? OtherKin, just non-human, or?
I try to become an elf.
You're trying to become an elf?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of plastic surgery, like, you know, fantasy kind of features in my face and body to become something that doesn't look really natural.
I consider myself a British Columbia wolf and red fox therian.
So yes. that's different than OtherKin, or is it in the same realm?
So OtherKin is more of an umbrella term. So OtherKin refers to people who identify in some way as non-human. Therian is a more specific term referring to animals that are living or were once living on this earth.
Basically, if it really existed in the realm of reality.
Right, that would be Therian.
So what does being OtherKin entail?
You identify usually spiritually or psychologically or both. I've seen cases where it's been neither, but you have this deep identification as something that is not human. For me, it's wolf.
Being an OtherKin means that you don't feel entirely or completely human. In my case, it's something non-related to reality. I'm trying to become something from fantasy.
What non-human
Fantasy.
species or kin type do you identify as?
Why is it always predators? I'd identify as an elephant and vibe. True. What's up with that? I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, I'm a hare. You know what I mean? The thing is, like, you don't. You do fucking feel like human, okay? I'm sorry. You do. You literally do. You feel like human. I don't see you eating carcasses, you know? The moment I see you eating carcasses, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's fair. That's not human. Why are you saying or a deer papilla? I mean, I've said the same shit about that too.
Leopard on all levels except physical. I am a wolf.
The dude that hate fresh meat was more wolf than these Furies. Oh yeah, 100%. That dude who like fucking spat out like a hawk the loogie of like straight kidney was significantly more wolf than that person.
Do you know what Pleiadians are?
Pleiadians?
Yeah.
No.
They are a kind of elves that comes from space. They are beings from love and light, and they live in space and care about the earth, and I really like it.
So you are a creature built on love and light from space.
Exactly.
When did you first become cognizant that you were OtherKin?
So when I was about 10 or 11, I had this friend on this Danny Phantom, you know, the cartoon of
Hell
fan
yeah.
form, and I met this girl about my age.
Oh no, 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 no. Stop. Stop. Oh no, we know what the fuck. We know where this is going. Oh no, no, no. Oh, we know where this is going. Don't go there. How many kids got their brains perma-fried by fucking Danny Phantom, dude? Why is it always Danny Phantom? What the fuck's up with Danny Phantom? Oh my god, this is hilarious. Michaela, hello. I noticed you have a profile picture of a very beautiful but also intelligent looking female, and I'm under the presumption that this goddess is you. It is quite astonishing to see a female here in Hoscord. I'm quite popular around here in this server, so if you require guidance, then please throw me a mention. I will assist you any hour, day or night. And before you are mistaken, I do not seek your hand in a romantic way, although I am opposed in the event you are interested in me. I'm not opposed in the event that you are interested in me, as many women often are. I'm a man of standard, and I do not bow to any female that comes my way, unlike my peers. ... So rest assured that I will not be in the way of your gaming and socializing experience. Consider me a player too, a companion, a partner. See, Mike, this is really funny, dude. This is hilarious. Good shit. Is this a copy pasta? Anyway. I see you play Valorant. Are you support? I myself am a DPS aficionado, so I'd be happy to assist you. Platonically, of course, unless you, like many others, change your mind on that. I look forward to our future together, as a friend, of course. Hey, I need a favor from you. Yes, my queen. Can you fix this bug? I think it's a glitch in Hasan's chat. Of course, milady. What's your username? Yeah. Maddie1. I would love your assistance. Also, I shot your friend request. You are so friendly. Done. Oh my god, I just busted a load.
Pog.
Womp womp. Maddie, you see that? T-Mac was just another one of those nice guys. Anaphase did it first. I stole Valor. It's pretty funny. Just like those nice guys. He realized that you didn't want to put out, and he immediately banned you again.
Age, and we became friends, and she went into this anime phase. You have to watch Wolf's Rain. What is Wolf? You have to watch it. I'm not going to tell you the plot. You just have to watch it. So I watch it. I see, you know, the intro with Kiba, that's the main character, the White Wolf, and I'm like, this is me.
So automatically when you saw the intro.
Right. So I did a bunch of research. I watched all sorts of documentaries on wolves. I read all I could about wolves. And by age 12, I knew I was a wolf.
If there were a way to permanently alter every aspect of your body to represent the species that you identify with, would you do it?
I will be taller.
Yeah.
I will be transparent. I will have very big eyes. I will have my hair super long, maybe floating and stuff. But well, that's not.
Bro, he literally did anime eyes, like.
Possible, so I stay with the things I can do with surgery. My next surgery, for example, will be a mask under my skin. Under
under your skin?
Yeah, it's my entire chin, my entire jawline, my cheekbones, and my eyebrows. So yeah, it's basically like a plastic mask under my face.
Is that to completely alter the shape of your face?
Do you remember Angelina Jolie in Maleficent? Well,
yes.
I might do something like that.
You're gonna look like Angelina Jolie in Maleficent?
Maybe. I'm still deciding because it's really extreme, but I like extreme.
How many plastic surgeries have you had?
It's around 30. I did my vampire hairline. I did my nose 2 times. I changed my eye color. This is contact lens, of course.
Yeah. Was that the worst pain you've ever felt in your life?
Actually, no. The worst was in my eyes, but for the shape.
You changed the shape of your eyes?
Yeah, I had cantopexy. It's like they put threads in your eyes and then they pull so your eyes turn like, you know, like the cat ones.
There's thread in your eye and they change the shape of your eyeball.
And that one was terrible.
Japanese have a word for all this shit. Chunibyo is a Japanese colloquial term typically used to describe early teens who have grandiose delusions, who desperately want to stand out and have convinced themselves that they have a hidden knowledge or secret powers. It literally translates to second-year disease and has been called 8th grader syndrome in English-speaking countries. Oh no, that's crazy. Pretty good.
I screamed when I woke up from the surgery. It was so bad that I wanted to tear my eyes apart because they hurt so much. It was like razors in my eyeball.
When you're feeling your most authentic, do you have any go-to things that you do to embrace your otherkin identity?
There's something called mental shifting. And mental shifting is when a Therian gets kind of, their mindset becomes more like their stereotypes. So I would become more wolf-like. So if I'm out in the woods, I'm full-on wolf. Like if I'm with close friends, what's the problem?
Yeah, and what are you doing when you're out there?
Just bites them. Just biting the other humans. Like, this is what wolves do, sorry.
So we're running around. We do kind of play it
on all fours
as wolves.
Like on all fours?
At times, yes. Sometimes we're two-way.
Okay, that's bullshit. You what do you mean at times? See, this is what I'm saying. Like at times? What do you mean at times? I'm telling you, Anthony Padilla and I we share a common himbo gene, okay? It's called himbo phrenology. That's the reason why we're asking the same questions at the same exact time.
I love you, Hassie.
Good making wolf vocal stuff, but here's something I might do when I'm out there as far as a howl.
Sure.
Okay, that's a pretty solid howl. Like, that's actually good.
Whoa. How'd you feel when doing that?
Good. Like, it gets me...
Your eyes teared up.
Yeah, it gets me... it does get me, like... It puts me in this space where it's a release. It's all of my build-up, all of my... What I have to repress throughout the day.
Yeah.
It, like, comes out in that howl.
Do you hold being an otherkin as a secret, or do you publicly announce it?
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf. I mean, I'm a meme, right? You can't undo a meme.
You're not a fan of that meme?
That was a misrepresentation of me. That was a misrepresentation of a community that I'm a big part of, and that I'm deeply ashamed of myself for letting down. And that I regret that deeply.
Has identifying as OtherKin altered your eating habits?
I'm Savage AF. There's this scene in the logo doc of me just like tearing up pizza.
Yeah.
And even after that was filmed, people were like, my friend who was in it with me, Naya, are you sure? Like, do you want that? That's how I eat.
I actually will eat.
No. I mean, that's how I fucking no. I shove pizza down my fucking gullet in the exact identical manner. That does not make me a wolf. Where's the fucking raw meat, dude? I'm from New Jersey, bitch. Same. Yeah. I'm most wolf-like when I'm drunk at night. Dude, I've done insane shit, dude. I told you guys, I stole pizza. I got drunk. I stole pizza from my friend's house. I literally stacked them up like this, okay? And I was taking bites out of like 3 different pizzas at the same time. Like, that is significantly more wolf than whatever the fuck that person was doing. Like, I literally put half of them on my lap, like lowered my mask in the Uber, and I was just like shoving some of the pizzas in my gullet. Okay?
I forgot to unsub again, Hasan Pogo.
That doesn't make me a wolf. This just makes me hungry.
Eat myself if I remove my ribs?
Wait.
Thinking about that.
Wait.
There's a surgery I like that it's the rib removal to have a waist, like a really nice tight waist.
Okay.
And I was thinking doing like a barbecue with my own ribs sounds like really extreme and strange, and I would love to see how I taste.
You're saying that you would get your ribs removed to have a thinner waist, and then you would eat your ribs over a barbecue to know how you taste?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
How important do you feel it is to alter your appearance to look like the OtherKin that you identify as?
Well, it's very important because that's how I feel. So
Yeah.
if I don't like how I look in the mirror, how I will like somebody else.
We know the crazy shit you did drunk. We saw Brothers. Yeah, dude. That was fucking literally a satirical character, dude.
Or like the life I'm living. So
Like, that wasn't I wasn't actually drunk, you fucking idiot. It was water.
Love a quad suit.
Yeah.
If any of you want to get me a quad suit, hit me up.
Yo, if you want to donate a quad suit, how much do those cost?
I have no idea. They're a few thousand, I think.
If you want to donate a couple $1,000s to Naya.
The Wolf Girl Fund.
How do your parents feel about you being OtherKin?
Indifferent.
Indifferent, completely
Completely indifferent.
but supportive?
They're not supportive. I think at this point it's just become so normalized because
Yeah.
they've lived dealing with it.
Yeah.
That it's just it doesn't shock or faze or.
They just
have
say, oh,
much
my
of that.
wolf child.
Yeah.
my family wasn't very supportive at first because, you know, plastic surgery is a really extreme decision to do.
Are they supportive now?
They are supported now because they have seen all the positive things that bring to my life. Socially, in work, love.
Partheon is about to take over Hoscord. Who the fuck is Partheon? Please do something. Please, we're suffering. Restore the old regs, please. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
You know, confidence and just happiness in general.
Has being OtherKin affected any of your other relationships?
I've been rejected a few times when they realized I was kin.
You were rejected because of it?
But I've also made, like, it's also caused me to find some amazing people.
How do you feel when you're rejected for that?
If you're gonna reject me,
Yeah.
and right, there's a million different facets of Naya Okami.
Yeah.
There's a million different facets of Anthony Padilla, right? When you're done with this, everywhere you go, you're not the Smosh guy or the
Right.
YouTube guy or
Yeah.
you have all these different thoughts and beliefs and
Anthony Padilla's like, yeah, I'm not the Smosh guy. I'm Anthony Padilla.
if you're gonna reject all of that without knowing it because I identify in a wolf-like way, your loss.
What are some of the biggest ways you're like?
It's a healthy attitude to have, but also like, I don't know, like, I can't see myself, hey, never say never, but I can't see myself being like, yeah, that's the person that I am dating is actually a wolf. Does that mean bestiality? Like, doesn't that mean you're into bestiality?
D.
These are questions that I will ponder.
Life has been altered since you realized that you're not entirely human.
Actually, when it started, it was kind of bad because I got bullied from being so different, and the bullying was extreme. Being obligated to eat acid, for example.
Eat acid?
Acid, yeah. Or throw boiling water, or call names
People
and
would
stuff.
throw
That was the
boiling
list.
water at you?
Yeah. A lot of extreme stuff. I have
sorry.
many scars from that. Don't worry. I actually think that everything happens for a reason. You know, they bullied me because I was different. But right now, people love me for the same reasons I was bullied before. Many people say they were sorry.
How does that make you feel when they apologize?
Actually, kind of good for them because I know now that people is changing. Not just them. All the world is changing. They are more comprehensive, they are more open-minded, the love is growing, and that's what we need because the world...
You know what I just realized? These people are actually... They're doing a good service for furries. Because furries can literally point to them and be like, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Like, I'm just a furry. I'm a human in a fursuit. Like, I get it. But, like, I'm a furry. Like, that's just fucking nuts, you know?
And 12
Dude,
months.
you never replied to my fucking DMs? What the fuck? Which DMs, dude? Not even true. What did... No, I DM'd you last on Twitter. I think. Yeah, I DM'd you last, bitch. You Weasley little liar, dude.
is ending, and we have to love each other and work together to make this a better place. This can be haven if we all put our hands together.
Kelly wants to know your thoughts about furries and how they differ from OtherKin.
An otherkin can choose to be a furry. A furry cannot choose to be an otherkin.
You just have to...
Otherkin is an integral identification. A furry creates a character, a persona, and often plays as or draws that character, but it is not their identity.
Why do you think it wasn't until recently when the OtherKin community became so popular in mainstream media?
The reason I think there's all this sudden popularity in it is it's different. And you know, I think one person found it, probably, unfortunately, people who are looking to make expletive, you know, documentaries. They found it, did it, I got memed. They kind of knew what they wanted to produce before they...
Why are you assuming because they identify as an animal, they also fuck animals? Wait, what do you mean? I mean, why wouldn't you assume that? Or, I mean, not them, but the other person fucking them would be fucking an animal.
They interviewed me, and it wasn't what I was looking for as far as being in.
They wanted to paint OtherKin as silly?
As something, yeah, as like this silly, jovial, look at these guys who, you know, dress up as animals, and they blurred the line where they put furries in there, and...
They wanted to create something controversial, something to show that people should laugh at you.
Yeah, but the fact it got memed, that means other people who...
Son of a bitch was trying to stun lock me, dude.
who would not normally care are exposed to it.
Yeah, for me, it was seeing the meme and then understanding
He counted the
that this community
seconds.
existed in the first place.
Can
So
you
it was
say-
because
Can you say that you're my fan then?
I am your biggest fan. I am your biggest fan.
No, don't be one of those.
What's the biggest hardship about being otherkin?
Trying to externalize it because, you know,
Folks, this is transphobia. It's actually pretty good that we're watching this so we can just fucking ban the transphobes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got transphobia in your heart, let it out. Let it out, folks. You got hate in your heart, let it out. We won't ban you for the amount of time it takes for us to read the comment, but then afterwards we will. Come on, let it out.
with plastic surgery, it hurts. It's painful, like in a body level.
But you feel it on the inside, and you feel like you have to
Yeah,
show the
I mean,
world.
you feel pain externally, but inside you don't know how good it feels. You feel like you are becoming yourself.
How does hanging out with otherkin friends differ from hanging out with normies?
Normies suck. Okay.
Normies suck!
Normies suck, bro.
You hear that, normies? You suck!
But no, like, I like hanging out with people who are interesting.
Yeah.
Whether that be because they're otherkin or maybe they're from this other fringe culture that I find interesting. I like hanging out with people who aren't cookie cutters.
Okay, for the record, like, this person seems kind of like a dick. Not Anthony, but...
What would you say to someone watching who's questioning their identity and maybe feels like they might identify as otherkin, but they're too ashamed to let the world know?
People, and I want to say this to all of you, there are cringy wolf jumping and stuff videos on YouTube. Some by kids, some by teenagers, and some by young adults. Don't bully them. You know, this whole cringe culture is BS.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff that you do with your friends and you have fun doing that you would never post on social media, but you know you love, these people are brave enough to post that and be like, this is a part of me I want to meet. And these people...
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why did everybody just say true? Wait, what the fuck? So doesn't that kind of betray the purpose of, like, you know, turning this into an identity then? Because, like, you know, it's not like picking your nose when nobody's watching. You know what I mean? It's like that's not, you know, I do that. That's not my identity, you know? Like... No, I don't think anybody... No. Don't say some people need to be bullied. Like, there is no, like, moral or honorable bullying that you're engaging in. Like, I think these people get bullied enough as it is, right? Like you said, they're having fun. There's something in them that makes it natural to act this way. Yeah, no matter what the purpose is, no matter what the reason is, like, I don't really care, right? Like, it's whatever. You're such a stereotypical bully, it's hilarious. Not what your mom said last night. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it doesn't betray making an identity. Just be yourself. Who fucking cares? For some, it's an important part of their identity. Other ones, it's just fun. I don't know.
Fog.
They don't actually think they're wolves, lol. So what's different than a fucking furry then? Then why otherkin? Then you're just furry. I think they're talking about things that others don't talk about, like kinks and shit. Good. Okay. I am an advocate for kink shaming if you're publicly demonstrating your kink without other people's consent. Like, yeah, I'm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do kink shaming if you're fucking, you know, doing your kink around me and I didn't consent to it, I'm like, sorry, that's, you know, it's like free bleeding. You know what I mean? You want to do it at the fucking comfort of your home, go off. You're going to do it out in public. I'm like, that's kind of like pooping your pants in public. Like, we're going to make fun of you. You know what I mean? Pepe Levite. You drown us in your sexual preferences every goddamn day. Sexual preferences are not the same as kink shaming, you fucking psychopath. If I constantly was like, oh my God, I want to fuck her so hard. Oh, consensually, of course. I would choke her in bed. Like, if I did shit like that, that'd be creepy as fuck. That was creepy, right? You were fucking creeped out. I'm proving a point here. You literally do? I definitely do not do that. Y'all say this as if we wouldn't kink shame this motherfucker in a second? Absolutely. That's the other part. How is blood similar to poop? Dude, is this an unironic advocacy for free bleeding? Are you seriously making an argument for free bleeding? It's just not hygienic, man. We're going into dangerous territory? No, I think that's fucking nuts. Like, free bleeding is not even a real thing. I think it was a 4chan op or maybe some like Radlibs took over and decided to do it. It's like not using a tampon or a pad and just like letting it come out. I mean, it's pretty fucking nasty. It 100% is. I think it's a meme. But just like every one of those things that is like originally a fucking meme, it turns into a very, like, sadly, like a real thing. You know what I mean? How is piss and shit different? It's not. I would make fun of you if you pissed your pants in public too. Unless it was an accident, in which case it'd still be funny, but like there's something deliberate about free bleeding. 26-year-old woman free bleeds proudly through her first marathon. Shut the fuck up. Cosmopolitan. What? They wrote an entire article about this? Dude. Yo, 2015 was insane, dude. I swear to God. Like, what the fuck were we doing, dude? What the fuck? Bitch, I wasn't out here free bleeding. It's like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck, dude? Thoughts on free bleeding as a protest to women's menstrual products not being free? It's interesting. Still kind of nasty, but here's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem with periods. Like, I'm not one of those. I'm not a baby, you know. I'm not like, oh my God, you're on your period. Like, no, I can't have sex with you. Sorry. Like, I'm not like one of those people. But it's wild to just be like, I'm literally going to bleed out of my vagina in public. Like, that's crazy, dude. What the fuck? Chill. Oh, come on, dude. It's not progressive to call periods nasty. Periods aren't nasty. Letting you, just letting it out and bleeding everywhere is. The fuck do you mean, dude? I already just admitted that I'm not like one of those people who's like, oh, dude, oh my God, I'm so scared that you have your period or anything like that. Like, but that's crazy, dude. I'm not going to scroll down because I'm worried that there's some TOS in there. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? You're just like gushing blood out of an open wound.
13 months Hasboggies.
Your stance on free bleeding is as fascist as pro-lifers, and that's no cap. What? Yeah, it's just like you have an open wound, let's say, and it's just like getting in different places in public, and someone's like, hey, do you want help with that? Like, are you okay? And the person is like, nah, no, I'm good. But you're bleeding everywhere. I don't care. Nah, yeah, I am. What of it, dude? What the fuck? The more I think about it, the more insane this is, dude. What happened? Vaginas aren't wounds. What's wrong with you? Yeah, my butthole isn't a wound either, but I'm not taking a shit in public in front of you and sitting with doo-doo in my pants and then being like, this is fucking activism. Like, fuck you. What the fuck? It's literally your fucking eggs, dude. They're leaking out of your body. Like, I'm sorry. It's perfectly natural and it's perfectly normal. It's a wonderful part of human life. But, like, you know, most human beings are like, yeah, we got to make sure that we fix that up a little bit. What the fuck? It costs money to not free bleed? I know. I free bleed sometimes when my flow is super light and I'm fucking too exhausted to wear a pad tampon. I'm the only person affected by it, so I don't see that it should be a problem to anyone else. Yeah, because that means when your flow is super light and therefore no one is like, you know, experiencing it. But if you're wearing shorts or like white pants and it's starting to fucking, and you sit down and like leave a little puddle down there, then it becomes other people's issues. Like, I'm not going to know if you're fucking free bleeding or not. I don't give a shit. If it's not something that other people can see, then it's not a problem.
Love you 3.
This is unironically a born to shit, forced to wipe argument that some people are trying to make here. It literally seems like the most performative activism shit. I mean, it really is. My office is a pro free bleeding policy, which is different than your bottom of the hour policy. Okay, but it's fucking 5:35 chatter. Like, you're being crazy. Like, I'm not counting that. Bro, how much blood do you think there is? I mean, it depends, right? But I've definitely seen some shit, you know what I mean? I've seen some shit, dude. Okay?
Free shitters unite pogo.
I want to ask the girls in the chat. Like, I feel like half the people that are participating in this discourse are dudes who are like, shut up. You fucking sexist. You don't understand. Like, let women free bleed. Like, I'm pretty sure girls in the chat are probably skeezed out by this too. Because I'm like, I'm trying to compare this to my own experience, right? Coming from a woman, if you're aware it leaked, typically your first response is to try to cover it and not show your bloody pussy off. Not wanting people to expel their bodily fluids all over the local library's carpet is literally fascism. I bet you're against women breastfeeding in public too. No, I don't give a fuck about that at all. That's entirely different than free bleeding, dude. You're not like offering a fucking child sustenance when you're bleeding out of your vagina. That's an insane comparison. What the fuck do you mean? Like, what? There is no argument to this, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Normalize free one king.
It's kind of gross. As a woman, it feels uncomfortable with free bleed. I feel like it's like peeing in your pants, no? Google Diva Cups? Yeah, no, I know what Diva Cups are now. I did an extensive stream on Diva Cups. I learned about it. And at first I was disgusted by it, and now I understand that it's just, you know, it's a pretty environmentally friendly way of doing things, and apparently it like even feels better than some of the other ones, except unless it gets like really full, and then you feel like you got a little shot glass in your pussy. You know? But other than that, it's like solid, you know? As a woman, how the hell would you wash that? A Diva Cup? You put it in the dishwasher. Like, right? Don't you put it in the isn't that what you do, ladies? You boil it, right? You're supposed to boil it. If a girl gets their period and it's an accident that happens, they shouldn't be embarrassed by it. But if it's an intentional thing, free bleeding, that's an entirely different story. Yeah, of course. The difference there is intentional or unintentional. And also, if it's unintentional, half the time that person is like literally trying to cover it up and is embarrassed by it. Whereas in the other one, it's like, I'm proud of this. Like, they make period panties. Now they're supposed to soak it up. Trained for a year in preparation for her first marathon, but the race approached. She realized she was going to be on her period on the day. 26-year-old who recently wrapped up a concert tour as a drummer for MIA, got her MBA from Harvard Business School, almost backed out of the marathon, but then decided to run. Free bleeding the whole way through and finishing it. Listen, if she was a real one, she wouldn't be rocking red pants, okay? Yeah, I said it, dude. If she was a real one, she'd have the fucking white pants, okay? Really make a statement. They were white? No, she's not. She doesn't have white pants. Wait, what? Oh, the joke is they were white. Oh, shut up. You guys are children, okay? Oh, God, there's a photo. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't show it. I don't know if it's TOS or not. It's natural. Show it. No, I'm not going to show it, dude. I'm actually sparing you, okay? Just cosmopolitan free bleeding marathon runner. Dude, what were we doing, man? Or nor. It's activism. Show it. No, it's really. It's like it looks like you pissed your pants. Okay. It looks like she pissed her pants, but because we know it's blood, it's like somehow significantly worse. Okay.
7 months of daycare going strong, Hassie baby.
The people who are saying, okay, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, it's you just know it's blood, you know? As a woman who's leaked before, it just feels uncomfortable, and I wouldn't seek out free bleeding, especially when doing something strenuous activity like running LMFAO. What if she actually just pissed her pants and this was her excuse? You're being weird about this? There we go. Let's hear it. Give me those fucking sick. Give me those good ass fucking rad lib takes. That's what I'm here for. Come on. Come on. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm the weird one. Go ahead. Tell me I'm the weird one for fucking, you know, laughing at someone who just like free bled through a marathon and then wrote an article about it. Do you realize what people go through to run a marathon? You really think this was unacceptable? She shouldn't have skipped it? Okay, there's like 11 different things that she could have done. I think. I don't know. Maybe you can't run with a fucking pad or a tampon in, I guess. I think running a marathon is a strange thing to begin with. You can? Okay, unacceptable. If you can run with a tampon, literally unacceptable. Okay, I decided. What the fuck? As a girl, your take does make me uncomfortable because it's really, really embarrassing when you bleed on accident. I don't think free bleeding should be a thing, but I do feel uncomfortable with how you're joking about this. There's so many men who make fun of this stuff. Okay, I prefaced this already with there is nothing wrong. It's the most natural thing to have a fucking period. And I even went as far as to openly reveal to you that, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, that's so nasty, ew. But like, the difference is what you're describing is literally an accident, okay? What you're describing is an accident. This is deliberate. It's completely different. But you said you were grossed out by Diva Cups? Yeah, when I first heard about it. So what? And then I fucking learned and I understand its utility and I accept it. What the fuck do you mean? Like, what is the expectation there? That like when I hear something new, I get like skeeved out by it at first, or skeeved out by it at first, like, and then I learn about it, and then I change my mind on it, and now I'm fully on board with Diva Cups. What should I have done? Been magically like, oh, that's actually pretty sick that you shove a fucking shot glass in there from the start. It was a strange thing that I literally didn't even know was real. But why do you have to be for or against Diva Cups? I thought it wasn't real.
One year Pogger's hassle.
Why do you hate womb men? Don't have anything to do? I went to an all-girls school. Anyone who's a free bleeder was bullied. Thank you. That's how I fell. Take me off screen. I feel so exposed. LMAO. You boiled him. You're being weird about this. No invasion of privacy. No free bleeding is kind of odd, but you're giggling about it. Yeah, because it's odd, dude. You admit it yourself. You can't just be like, it's kind of odd, but you're laughing about it. Yeah, of course. What the fuck? Stop. You're supposed to do your fucking poor and can't buy period supplies? Why is it that, like, every time we have a conversation, there's like a leftist person who's like, I'm going to analyze this from the edge case of like someone who has to fucking bleed in public because they're too poor to buy period supplies. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I will be very sad and I will go and purchase that person tampons and pads, whatever they wish, or Diva Cup, if that's what they would like. Okay? Or paper towels. But I think someone who got a fucking MBA from Harvard, who was doing it on purpose, is a little different than a random person who's too poor to buy fucking pads, dude. They're not a leftist, they're a righty baiting you. You prefaced it, but your tone is really condescending. Because it's a strange thing to do. Anyway, let's keep going.
People, you're just crushing them.
Everyone wants to talk things down, and I feel like it's leaving people as shells of who they really are
Yeah.
because they're afraid of being judged.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys something. You don't know somebody's identity. Don't claim to. You need to subscribe to Anthony's channel.
Furries and OtherKin is unironic bourgeois decadence. This is a really complex theme. It's not as easy as say, oh, just don't be ashamed about it when it's historically been called something dirty. In other hand, just being like put on a tampon without acknowledging how many people can't and don't want to use them is kind of reductionist. I also want to clarify, I agree there's no need for free bleeding on purpose, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it's a message that maybe needs to be told in a shocking way. I mean, there's no harm, but I don't know. Wait, what? I actually didn't realize there were so many unironic born to shit force the wipers in here. Like, you guys are literally doing the meme. This is like when people were like, calories in, calories out is fucking bullshit. And then we watched breatharians and you all made fun of them. And now we're just doing like the born to shit force the wipe meme. Like, actually. One thing to bring up is the fact that there are people in third world countries who literally cannot go to school when they're on their periods due to lack of hygiene products. Fair. Review the free shitting cases too during marathons. You can't sometimes lost time on your PR. I had the same problem once and lost 5 minutes taking a shit in the woods. Still sad for not being an advocate for shitting yourself in public. Are you not going to acknowledge that leaving a tampon for the entire duration of a marathon can be dangerous, though? Toxic shock occurs over the course of, like, 24 hours, doesn't it? Can you get toxic? I don't know. I think people are literally abusing my lack of knowledge in this area. Is it 8 hours? Okay, it's 8 hours. That's the point of free bleeding. Is a protest started because of the lack of access to feminine hygiene products. It's not let me bleed everywhere. It took me like a week to get toxic shock. What? Maybe if you're not knowledgeable, stop talking about it, dude. It's literally just your female and vagina owner audience. What? Yeah, they're called your vagina audience, motherfucker. Got a period mid-marathon, dude. She got a period mid-marathon. Didn't plan it beforehand. She literally did. You didn't read the article. She did. And just like didn't, she knew that it was going to be her period and she did not want to wear a tampon. That's it. That's the whole fucking point. And then she turned it into a cause of activism. Why are you turning this into a... That's not mid-marathon, bro. Periods are not that heavy the first day. You're acting weird because it's something so natural. It's not something you can joke about because women have to live with it 24/7. The act is natural, like the ad that will come at the top of the hour every hour. I'll take it, dude. I'll fuck it. I'll take it. I'll take that. But as the race day approached, she realized she was going to be on her period on the day of the 26.2 mile run. I think one of the worst parts about this free bleeding discourse is that she admits that she knew she was going to be on her period during the marathon, by the way. Like, literally knew that she could wear a tampon and didn't want to. But the worst part about this discourse is that, like, we have lost touch with the most important part of what we like to make fun of. People who put themselves under strenuous conditions like this and engage in physical activities such as running a fucking marathon. It is significantly weirder to run a fucking marathon than to run a marathon and also free bleed at the same time. Once you're running a marathon for fun, of course you're going to be a free bleeder. Okay? That's weird as fuck to begin with, dude. Sorry. It's the fucking truth.
Hassle.
I can't believe that we are hyper focusing on the free bleeding aspect and we completely forgot about how fucking weird it is to run a marathon. I'm getting some serious nice guy vibes from a lot of chat, a female viewer. Oh, 100%. There's a lot of nice guys in here. It's a leftist community. Of course they're going to be nice guys. That's what they're like conditioned into behaving like. But also, not just that, but you know, there's like girls in here who are operating on the assumption that like shitting on free bleeding is the same as like saying that periods overall are nasty and disgusting or whatever the fuck. No. Oh yeah, good time to plug Chad Vice. True, we're gonna be doing Chad Vice, so you can tell me all about your fucking free bleeding needs. If someone starts to period in public, that sucks. It's embarrassing, and you're not mocking that. But when that happens, people don't usually get a Cosmopolitan article written about it, complete with photos. Yeah, I know. That's so strange. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna run the ad here.
All of us forgot about TTS. Hi chat. Hi Arjan.
Blah, blah, blah. If you no longer want to see the ads, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Or you can use an ad blocker or a VPN. Here's the ad break now.
Two months pog.
Zero out of 10 chatter was better. Yeah, no, I already fucking got the chatter. I gave it to the chatter. I've only recently begun watching your stream, but I swear to God that every time I tune in, it's you making a joke and then explain how what you said isn't offensive. yes, welcome to being in a leftist community, my friend. This is how it works. Jokes have to be told, or jokes have to follow a approximately 15-minute explanation as to how I'm not actually saying like fuck marginalized communities. Like if you're a homeless person who can't have access to fucking period products, like fuck you, like blah, like that's not what I'm saying. And then there's like a back and forth where like everyone's like, listen to me, you know, you're actually fucking marginalizing me further. You literally have to fucking accept free bleeding right now, or else you hate women. And remember, it's never the affected communities being offended. Yeah, yeah, of course. Free bleeding is meant to raise awareness for the homeless people who aren't able to afford products. Yes, I think it's nasty. I'm AFAB. And yes, you're missing the point. Click my linky link, sir. I don't know how I feel about that as a form of activism, but hey, you do you.
Legalize hashtag free shitting.
Especially when, like, you know, homeless people can't fucking have access to toilet paper either. Like, and people aren't shitting themselves in public to do a defense for that. Like, to raise awareness for that. LSF time.
Biden.
AFAB is assigned female at birth. But yes, access to hygiene products, especially female hygiene products, totally on board. Make tampons free. Hasan, why don't you just try it yourself? Journalists love silly performative protests by the bourgeois, but never actually write about the actual problem. Yeah, journalists will write fucking endless articles about free bleeding and then turn around and like advocate for fucking, you know, no Medicare for all, and how the housing market can't take a hit in the form of like, you know, public housing being made readily available for our homeless population. But hey, what the fuck do I know, right? Keep writing 11 articles about free bleeding. That's some good ass activism right there. Wait, aren't we in a stun lock right now from the Padilla video? No, that ended. There was some other stuff that I wanted to see from him, though. I think he did, like,